Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We have already started here. And that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
And we come to you now.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, The pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's away we go then. Madrid looking to pass their way through. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Messi pouring through the gear. And Messi! That's going to go a long way.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Neymar picks it up out wide.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Jorginho! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
And it's Hazard. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Jorginho, the kind of player that can pass a team to death. At first, a lot of his passes seem a little safe and conservative, but they all serve a bigger purpose, slowly shifting the opposition from side to side. Once there is that little bit of space to work in, then the killer instinct usually kicks in, and he's able to deliver that decisive pass.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Beckenbauer. That's a lovely, delicate pass. And this is Ronaldo. Knocks it out wide. Hakimi gets across to intercept that. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Jorginho is the team's great visionary. Rivaldo spots it and intercepts. Ronaldo looks to get on the end of this. And this is Ronaldo. Ronaldo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Hakimi. And he welcomes it in. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. It's Jorginho! Oh, that is beyond special! A worldie and a half! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Barcelona are in front!
The goal scorer for Barcelona.
He just absolutely speared that in.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Neymar. Jorginho proving dependable as ever. Another terrific day at the office for him.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows...
Goes for a shot! Yes! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
After 45 minutes is
Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Rivaldo.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Such a big...
And the half-time whistle goes. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
It's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. And we are already promptly back underway. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And he's quick to get it clear again. Madrid have reclaimed it. Adams. That's gone for a throw-in. Rummenigge. Bout of passing here, really good shot! Oh, he's hit the bar! And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Barcelona are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well now.
And this is Cristiano Ronaldo! Yes, it's in! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Coming on the field
Tries
is
to pass it through. This is Ronaldo.
Popular.
Oh, robust challenge. Oh, good read. And now they can clear their lines. That'll be a throw-in. Ah, such a clever touch. And it's Guardiola. Takes a shot. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
There's a certain aura about him today. Tremendous.
Madrid with the corner. They're first. And now they can spring out of defence. Looking wide. And the shot! It's in! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
78 minutes.
How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Coming on to replace him is number
This
10.
is quite a battle.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Barcelona clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
He's in plenty of space here. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, it's gone in!
Substitution on the field. Number 4.
That can happen to
Messi.
anyone. It's truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Del Piero.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Has been
Listen,
indicated.
sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
That's a promising run he's making on the right. Oh, what has happened here? He's having a shot! Great vision. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's a key interception. Can he get on the end of this? And that is as far as it goes. Madrid have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
That is a superb...
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So that's got things underway. David Villa. Look at the space here. David Villa showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Ruben Neves cuts out the pass. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And here's Griezmann. It's Griezmann! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Griezmann clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Messi. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Has crossed into the middle. Ronaldo trying to keep this in. And he's managed to get rid. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Aims beyond the defence. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And that's a throw. Neither side yet able to find the net. And it's Griezmann. Madrid looking to pass their way through. Adams cuts it out. Raul, he won't be happy with that one. He's looking wide. Costa Curta. The less said about that pass, the better. Batistuta looks to get on the end of this. Hernandez. Batistuta. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. And here's Messi. Is there any big chance? They've scored! And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Costa Curta. Hazard looking to run onto it. He is through here. Fires it in low.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Please be reminded that
Well,
drinking
obviously
is only
things
allowed
are not
in the
good,
areas
Peter.
shown in
It
this map.
seems the
Thank you
team
very
were
much
just
for
a
your
bit too
cooperation.
busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Here we go again.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Now it's Griezmann.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Hernandez. And it's Griezmann. That's a good ball. And that has been clubbed away. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Can he get it through? Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Madrid appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Shot a goal! It's there! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nice control. Cristiano Ronaldo being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Oh, no question, that's a foul.
Substitution in progress.
Cannavaro proves too strong. Now it's Batistuta. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Tries to pass it through. And the keeper has it. Cannavaro spots it and intercepts. Now, can they get him away? Looking for options for movement.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Beckenbauer kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. That looks a decent ball.
2 minutes has been indicated.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Guardiola, nicely shaped ball. Oh, that's a fine intercept. And that will be it. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner, of course, but the crowd... noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's away we go then. Drogba is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And this is Griezmann. And it's Guardiola. Makalele does well to stand firm and defend it. Floated through. And this is Drogba. And he shoots! What a wonderful goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. He's picked his way through. Big chance! Takes a shot! He has done it! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Ajax are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Now, can they get him away? It's a lovely, neat pass.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Tries a shot! Really well taken goal. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Number 14.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Beckenbauer. Could be danger here. That looks a decent ball. He's having a shot! It's there! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Ajax go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Guardiola.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Makalele. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. And it's Messi. Costa Curta does really well to win the ball there. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Ruben Dias attempts a clearance. Ronaldinho, and this is Son Heung-min, and he welcomes it in. Real chance!
At a time.
A real chance and a real let-off. Belletti. And it's Hazard. And the referee brings the first half to a close. And we're underway again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Griezmann, that's an imaginative pass. Dixon. Hazard, can he get on the end of this?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
He can get that clear. Madrid have it back and can go again. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Hazard. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Messi. Gerrard. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Haaland. Looking for options for movement. And he's heaved it away. Ajax are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Played back in. Raul. And that was very necessary. Taken back almost at once. He might be in here! Son Heung-min! Just cruising! They are cruising! And the lead is extended still further. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough to a very strong pressing wave.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Ajax grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Rijkaard deals with that comfortably. And they've got rid. Rivaldo. And it's Rivaldo. Barcola. And he can clear it away. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Madrid finding their passes. Defending of the desperate variety. Now it's Messi. Looking for the run. That's been slipped through. And he's away.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Danger averted for now. And now they can spring out of defence. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's shifting through the gears here. Goes for a shot! Oh, taken with style. Just cruising. They are cruising. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Ajax are at the peak of their powers. As for their... And that's that. Madrid have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was stunning, scintillating. There was to be only one outcome. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle, and here we go. Madrid looking to pass their way through. Oh, perfectly measured that. And he shoots! It's in!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make...
Fallen! Oh, glorious! That is a special one! A finish of true class! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
It's Fulham! Oh, that's just stunning! Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Hazard. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Isco is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Forlan. Guardiola. Rodri. And it's Griezmann. And it's Belletti. Played out to the left flank. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And that was nowhere near his best. Kaka, looking understandably energised after his goal. That's an imaginative pass. That is a great pick out. Steaming on goalwards. And he's really put himself on the line here. And we have our very first corner. Rodri can get it clear. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Kaká. Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, he's ended up in no man's land. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And it's Hazard. Neither of these two want to come off second best. A probing pass. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Kaká. He's going for goal! Oh, that is beyond special! A worldie and a half! A finish right from the top draw! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter.
Oh, what a climb! They've scored! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you...
And the half-time whistle goes. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Hello everybody, and a quick announcement now. We would like to ask you all to kindly stay seated during the match. Thank you for your cooperation.
Substitution.
Here we go again then.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
He's gone for goal! Loose ball now, and there's a... Oh, he's been caught on it here! Good chance here! Oh, nice! Just not quite.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Guardiola. Kaká. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, what has happened here? That's really well played. Still they trail, and time is ticking away. Griezmann. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Madrid finding their passes. And it's Belletti. Hoisted in. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Substitution on the field. Number 8. Griezmann.
The manager can make a change
Coming
for
on
the
the
first time in the
field
game here.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Adams gets it away.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And he's intervened well there. And here's Forlan. Now, has he got the beating of his mark? Forlan!
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
That pass isn't the best. Madrid are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
This looks promising. He's picked his way through. Adams.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Strokes it back. Just eases him off the ball.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Forlan. Oh, he's found support out wide. He is through here. And we're done. Madrid did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful by the way it came to pass. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence. And I'm afraid...
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Raul. Passing is crisp and sharp. And he's picked it up out wide. Lovely feet. Vieira did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, this guy's son really is a manager's dream. A second striker, poacher and a winger, all in one. And don't forget, great off both feet. You just don't get that sort of tactical versatility in players playing up front. Such a rare talent.
Not to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Hazard going full steam ahead down the left flank. Ronaldo could try cutting inside here. Showing good feet. And it's Rodri. And this is Raul. Rummenigge.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Played into space, and that could set him on his way. Great chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Guardiola gets it away. He's having a shot! Goal, Milan! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter, not a lot more to add.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Hazard. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And there's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Goes to finish! Tries to get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. And there's the shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Son Heung-min really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Hazard. Now Costa Curta. Rodri. Guardiola. Nice looking ball. Now they're a chance! They've done it! They are right back in business!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes.
And it's half-time here. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. What do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far. So it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
So all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. And the finish! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Madrid have their second corner now. Guardiola with the short one. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Now this could be a chance. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Looking for options for movement. Azar. Costa Curta. Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And that's been won straight back. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Guardiola has created one goal already. Raul. Great vision. Costa Curta did, and he's decided to go for it. And no one is overly concerned about that.
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but at least his boss is applauding the effort he made.
Field is number 4, Messi.
It's a pretty loose pass. Madrid still have the cards to affect this game. Raul. Oh, super fun. Messi! They've scored! And the comeback is complete! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Number 21.
It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
Number 9.
And it's Vieira.
Rivaldo.
It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Cross to the back post. Adams attempts a clearance. Costa Curta simply refused to be outdone there. Belletti. And smartly reclaimed. Rivaldo. And claimed it back swiftly. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
4 added minutes has
Can
been
he get
indicated.
on the end of this? Messi. Lovely, now then. Pele. Probing pass. And he was quick to react. And that will be the final act. Madrid have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great... Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Neymar! It's their first effort on goal.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
There will be a throw-in. Neymar chasing after it.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Real chance! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Madrid are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Those looking wide. First quarter of an hour gone. And it's Azar. Madrid are behind here despite their domination of possession. They shifted it to the flank. That's an imaginative pass. Beckenbauer cuts it out. He's a sharp little ball here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's heaved it away. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And the pass is intercepted. Looking to play him in. Nicely weighted ball. It's Son Heung-min! That's a half-decent try.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Milan with the corner, they're first. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Now who's going to be first to this? And now a sudden chance to counter. That has ended up in no man's land. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And that was very necessary. He has a look up. Neymar! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Milan have their second corner now. Cleared away. Kaka.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Looking for options for movement. That's been slipped through. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and
There will
evident
be 1 minute added
annoyance.
time.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, important interception. There's the whistle for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And this is Neymar. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And he's worked it through, and he's intervened well there. Guardiola.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
Kaká. And this is Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Can he get it through? Great chance!
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach. It's Griezmann! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort there.
Griezmann. Coming on to replace him is number 4, Messi.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Played out wide. Look at the space here. Into the last quarter of an hour.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job.
Son Heung-min! He's got a goal! And that should do it!
The goal scorer
Within sight of the finish line.
78 minutes.
Simplicity itself.
22.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Number 21, Hazard. Number 10, Kaká. Coming on the field, number 29, Barcola. Number 9, Rivaldo.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
He's shifting through the gears here. Can he finish? No, again, there's no way through. And he's forced to go back. Looking for the run. Inzaghi! And that was probably asking just too much.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
Corner number 3 coming up. Guardiola clears. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Rodri gets rid without sophistication.
Milan are totally dominant in the middle of the park, and no way through zone.
Added minutes
Great
has
vision.
been indicated.
It's been slipped through, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Time added on 4 minutes. Busquets makes the interception. Shot could be on. Well, that looks a decent ball. And this is Raul. And this is Raul. Goes for a shot! It's in! Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist? And that will be the final act. Madrid were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways, but in the end they fell just short. Effort unrewarded. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Begley.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. The action has already started. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that.
That could spell chance for a shot! Goal! Simplicity itself.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Great vision. No way through. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Quarter of an hour played. Raul. And here's Griezmann. Rummenigge. Beckenbauer spots it and intercepts. And he's chosen to go back. And he's there to retrieve. It's Griezmann! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Griezmann actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
That's a lovely, neat pass. And they've switched it over to the other side.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Hazard. Has a look and place it forward. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Cruyff. And that is a little undercooked. Rummenigge. Vieira. Now it's come to nothing. Adams cuts it out.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Vieira is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
It's a pretty loose pass. Shot a goal! And this could be the final action of the first half. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
There's plenty of positives to take, despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front, perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Madrid having to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. And we are already promptly back underway. Madrid carrying a one-goal lead. And that has put paid to that. Guardiola. Raul. De Jong simply refused to be outdone there.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Now, can they get him away? Ronaldo had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was... Chance! They've scored! They have come roaring back!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Hazard goes on a run down the left wing. Milan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Number 21, Hazard. Coming on the field is number 29, Barcola.
Looking to play him in. Oh, he's been... and he shoots! Goal, Milan! And the comeback is complete! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Coming on the field.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Number 9.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. Nicely shaped ball. Eto'o in acres of space out wide.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Eto'o. No way through, so back it comes. Shapes to shoot! And it's in! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Substitution on the field, number 16, Rodri.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Adams. Coming on the field,
And very little time left.
22,
Surely this is it.
Pedri.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see the more experienced lads step up to the
Taking
plate
place.
now.
And it's
There will be
Rivaldo.
5 minutes added time.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Guardiola. Now who's going to be first to this? Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Not the most accurate pass. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Madrid played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective, but they are leaving here feeling
Please be
utterly
made aware
deflated.
that smoking is only permitted in
How would you
designated
summarise what
areas
we've seen
within
today
these
then, Jim?
grounds.
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's away we go then. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, with this guy, Peter, Antonio Rudiger, you've got to think they'll be playing a high line. His athleticism and pace in recovery are both going to be critical. But I just feel he understands the art of defending better than most. No surprise, given his footballing education, of course.
Okay, interesting. Griezmann does really well to win the ball there. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, for me, Peter, I think it's all too pedestrian and slow. They need a large injection of purpose now.
Messi goes for goal! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And it's Rice. Raul. Out to the left it goes. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Rodri. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And he welcomes it in. And he's taking no chances there. Madrid yet to have an attempt on goal. Looking tidy in possession here. Raul, very much a man of this moment. Great vision. That looks a cracking ball. And this is Ronaldo. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. And we have our very first corner. And he's there to get it away. Now who's going to be first to this? Adams does well to get it back. Adams did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And here's Hazard. And he can clear it away. Costa Curta wins the duel this time. And it's Rodri. Costa Curta. And here's Hazard. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. And this is Raul. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And the first half is done. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
I think they could be very happy with the flow of the game so far. They're moving the ball around very nicely. They're creating opportunities too. They must need to find a way to add that touch of quality in front of goal. That extra clinical edge.
Substitution.
So, no breakthrough from either side. 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. Here we go again then.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
possession and ready to go again. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Griezmann. Guardiola.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now there's a fine ball. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Now it's Mbappe. Can he get on the end of this? Rice gets into a good position. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Nicely weighted ball. Might be danger here. Ronaldo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Adams gets over and intercepts. And it's Belletti. Adams. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Cristiano Ronaldo has every
Number
reason
8,
to be disappointed after being
Griezmann.
played in so well.
Coming on
The
the
gaffer
field
won't
is
let him forget that.
number 4, Messi.
Mbappe. Adams. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Madrid do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Belletti. Half an hour gone in the second half.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Raul. Raul. And this is Ronaldo. He might be in here. Probing pass. Cristiano Ronaldo! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And that's
There
a
will be
good
1
ball.
minute added
Now
time.
Mbappe. Goes down, but nothing given. And that's that. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello, everybody,
The game
and
yet to
welcome
kick
to
off.
today's
The
match.
excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So we're up and running. And it's Hazard. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Griezmann stood his ground strongly. Can he get it through? Lovely pass, but can he get there? Batistuta! Goal! Fluminense! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Madrid are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. That has not gone well. He's played it long. Back into the middle. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Fluminense clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
He's found a way through. That's been drilled forward. No, that was never going to make it. That pass isn't the best. Raul. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's a searching pass. And that is as far as they're going to go.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Nicely intercepted. Guardiola.
Fluminense really have decided to turn to the long ball. That's very obvious now.
And how did they go about making that work?
Well, they can't neglect accuracy, and it can turn that opposition defence into facing its own goal, which so often can cause problems.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's found a way through. Fires it. Can he finish? It's there! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Fluminense are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead. And he shoots! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Ruben Dias attempts a clearance. Might be danger here. Stojkovic. Now Mbappe. This is Oh, that's ambitious.
There will be
Oh,
1 minute
nearly,
added time.
nearly, but not quite.
You can never be too safe with someone like...
And there's the end of the first half. Some first half thoughts?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist
Those who are
change
making their
at
way
this
home on
stage.
public transportation today, please watch the screen for train departure times from all local major stations.
Here we go again then.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
He's shifting through the gears here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Guardiola. And it's Bergkamp. And here's Batistuta. And Batistuta! What a hit! What a hit! A rocket and some! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! class finish.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And he welcomes it in. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Rodri. And the keeper's got it again. Pickford, the type of keeper who instills great confidence in his back line. Guardiola. And here's Batistuta! And he's lifted it over.
Well, the invitation was there, so he was right, in my opinion, to take it on. Alas,
10,
it was a technical flaw.
Coming on the field is number 17, Raul.
Guardiola gathers for the goal
Substitutions
kick.
taking place.
Looking to play him in. And Batistuta! He's kept it out just.
Substitution.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Climbs up big! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best. Corner number 2 then. Madrid are looking to go forward now. And this is Ronaldo. Some resolute defending there. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Barcola. Now it's Messi. They've got a corner here.
Substitution for Fluminense. Number 4, Pep
Fluminense making consecutive changes here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He could come.
He's got goal! It's in! Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. Madrid give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout. Ruben Dias. Bergkamp goes on a charge down the left. And there's green grass ahead of him. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Messi. Barcola in acres of space out wide. He's picked his way through. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. That's going to go a long way.
Substitution for Fluminense. Number 16, Rodri. Coming on the field
And
is
it's Messi.
number 21.
This is coming off in quick succession here. And he's on Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, just wide.
Oh, just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Del
6
Piero.
added minutes has been indicated.
No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Thinks about the shot. Koundé gets it clear. Now, can they get him away? And he plays one through. Now that's well seen too. Adams. And that will be the final act. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant
Hello,
buzz in the
everybody,
stadium,
and
and the
welcome
players
to
on the
today's
pitch are
match.
raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So we're up and running. Now that's well seen too. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Now there's a fight, and he shoots! He's delivered all right! The ideal start!
The perfect show of intent. Great purpose, great industry, and great confidence.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Modric. Messi. And he's found a way past, and he's in on goal. Mbappe! Kimmich.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Modric does well to get it back. And he's intervened well there. Raul. Great vision. Mbappe! That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And he has shown him a yellow card. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here. Albert driving forward, a man on a mission. Puskas, chance, surely! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Scholes. Now, can they get him away? Beckham in acres of space out wide. And that has been clubbed away. Modric. That has not gone well. Knocks it into space. And he's picked it up out wide. Perez. He's having a go. Sticks it away. They have come roaring back.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Chelsea grab the equaliser and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Belletti. Crunching tackle. Modric. And here's Mbappe. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Puskas. Oh, that's a key interception.
Has been indicated.
That's a lovely, neat pass. It's a pretty loose pass. Nice looking ball. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. And the game has already resumed here. No changes at the interval from either side. Probing pass. Albert, and he's managed to get free. Great shot! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. There it is!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
And he's only too great. Just the goalkeeper's a bit... And pushed us! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
This is turning into a repeat offenders affair. The keepers won't be complaining, though.
Scholes. The most accurate pass. Raul. Hazard. So, can they find a way to turn around this deficit? Cannavaro promptly onto that, and that is that. And he was quick to react. Long ball by the goalkeeper. He's a sharp little ball here. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Takes the shot! Terrific effort, just off target.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
Out to the left it goes. It's come to nothing.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their own product, and quickly. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Looking to play him in. Well, played right into his path. That is a crunching tackle. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Substitutions taking place.
Tries to play it through. Can he get onto this? Oh, that's fabulous. Albert! Really well taken goal. And surely now the result's beyond doubt. You don't keep those outs. He knew. He just knew.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, I think it's just the reward for...
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area.
Number 8, Scholes. Coming on
And
the
no
field
surprise, that's a booking.
Number 9.
Players' body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all.
Number 21, Giovanni Albert.
He's shaping up to have a crack from here.
Well, he knows he has the ability to put this exactly where he wants. He'll always back himself.
Messi! Oh, the keeper's had to be at his best. That was a wicked hit.
Oh, that was stunning. He judged that beautifully.
And it's Messi. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. Well, he's playing innocent. He has every reason to. Stones has been sent off, just to confirm that, of course, that was his second yellow card.
Well, what goes through a player's head?
And the shot! It's there! With so little time left! Grandstand finish! Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
And will When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
Madrid give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
Messi. And he's there to retrieve it. Vinicius Junior. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, we're underway. Mbappe is onto this. And here's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
He's tried one! Oh, he's been caught napping. Hazard. Oh, it's a foul. It could be a penalty. Madrid presented with a golden opportunity here to open the scoring. And Iker Casillas somehow saves it. Well, would you believe that?
You couldn't ask for a better opportunity to equalise, but now he'll feel like the opposition have just scored.
And we have our very first corner. Nicely aimed pass. And the question, that's a foul. That is not gone well. Belletti. Oh, easy pickings there. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Mbappe is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Aimed beyond the defence. Still goalless. Mbappe played into space. This looks promising. Mbappe! And it's Azar. Knocks it out wide. Played back in. Azar. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Serginho. And it's Serginho. Now it's De Bruyne. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. Beckenbauer clears it away. Out to the right. Not the most accurate pass. Costa Curta. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Now it's Azar. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Madrid finding their passes. Quality ball. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And no, that was never going to make it. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty
Please
for
make
both
sure
managers
to
to
watch
mull
the
over
screen for
here.
an information bulletin
Any
from the
strong
regional
opinions on the
police
first
department.
half?
Well, not converting the spot kick will be the subject of much half-time debate, but, you know, disappointment on one side and relief on the other, and that can be transformed now into a match-winning determination, so here's to that.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 13, Raul. Coming on the field is
There's the start of the second
21,
half.
Batistuta.
0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Kimmich. For De Bruyne. Serginho. And it's De Bruyne. Kaka. Hazard. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. Kaka. Hazard could try cutting inside here. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Hazard. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping.
Mbappe! Oh, that is outstanding! A finish of true class! The breakthrough arrives at last! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted. Decent chance! He's scored! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
He's on it, can he get away? Madrid looking to pass their way through. Threads one in, and this is Hazard. He's having a shot! Relentless! just relentless. And they are cruising away. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Hazard looking to run onto it. Now that is a hefty challenge. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, well measured.
Manchester United truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
Serginho. Now it's Batistuta. Tries to pass it through. Spread neatly. Gets his head on it! And it's in! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 7, Vieira.
So now we're going to get those
Number
changes
10,
we have been
De
expecting.
Bruyne. Number
So
9,
is this the start of a
Messi.
comeback?
Coming on the field.
Promising position.
Number 17.
Swings it across.
Conte. Number 14.
And he's there to
Johan
belt
Cruyff.
it away.
Number 20.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Madrid can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the
Hello,
camaraderie.
everybody, and welcome
The fans
to
have
today's
pulled out all
match.
the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We have already started here. It's a pretty loose pass. It's ended up in no man's land. Can he get it through? Now it's Mbappe. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And this is Messi. Oh, there's a probing ball. Saliba did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Out to the left it goes. Well, Fabio Cannavaro may not be a giant in physical terms, Jim, but his reputation, his presence are as imposing as they come.
Yeah, he's proved positive that being a top-class centre-half isn't all about physicality and height. You know, he's only 5'9", but he's imperious in the air. It just goes to show the importance of how he reads the game, the anticipation, the positioning.
Now it's Messi. Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Hangs in across, he gets big! Harmlessly behind.
Milan certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Hazard. Beckenbauer gets across to intercept that. Now, can they get him away? Can he finish? Goal! Milan! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Milan are in front now, the game's only goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Tries to pass it through. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. He's looking wide. Hazard is onto this. Shoots! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that.
And they're back on the ball again. Looking to play him in.
Might want to be careful there.
David Villa was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Nicely shaped ball. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Milan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Beckenbauer cuts out the pass. Hazard. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Chips it
2
through.
added minutes has been indicated.
It's out for a goal kick. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rodri. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves. too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And we are back underway. Oh, what is happening? And the shots! And he hits the net! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
Milan are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just... Shot, surely! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Searching passes played there. Hazard. No, again there's no way through. Saliba. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was...
David Villa! Just cruising! They are cruising! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Coming on the field is number 9, Rivaldo.
Milan can now introduce the first of their substitutes. 3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And that's put paid to a promising move. Isco's cross.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Well, that is one way to stop him. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Now it's Mbappe. He's come in hard. Well-timed, excellent interception. Now he's off and running. Bellingham. Taken goal. Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge.
The goal scorer for
You don't
Milan.
keep those outs.
After
He knew,
83
he
minutes.
just knew.
Oh, it was a
Number
real
10.
beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where
Number
very few
7.
can.
Raul. Number 23.
Things looking so easy,
Modric.
almost too easy here.
Coming on the field. Number 10.
Rodri makes the
Kaká.
interception.
Number 22.
Now it's Mbappe.
Pedri. Substitutions
That's
taking
one
place.
wide.
That's good play from him.
And it's Pedri. Rivaldo. Pedri gets into some
Added
space.
minutes has been indicated.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Lorenzo Insigne. And he's intervened well there. Has a look and place it forward. Lorenzo Insigne. Well, that looks a decent ball. Now it's Olise. Big chance! Goal! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to
The
come.
goal scorer for Milan.
Absolutely no
Number
element of
13.
fluke either. Makes this even more...
And there goes the final whistle. Madrid suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie.
everybody, and
The
welcome
fans have
to
pulled out
today's
all the
match.
stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle, and here we go. White. He's got away. Crosses it. He's had a shot! There it is! The ideal start!
Well, talking about stepping things up from the off, that's how you start a football match.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. He's shifting through the gears here. And that is expertly dealt with. It's loose, and there's a race. It's Rooney! Now, who's going to be... Oh, he's been caught napping. Mbappe! And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now that's well seen too. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And he's managed to gift it back. Can he get it through? And this is Ronaldo.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Madrid are looking to break at pace.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Raul. Mbappe. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Adams makes the interception. Davis. And there's green grass ahead of him. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent.
And the shot! He's got a goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Mbappe, shot at goal! And yes, it's there! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Threads one in. Now the ball in. Adams clears it away. Madrid have hit a quick-fire double here and are 2-1 up. What a comeback. We are into stoppage time. There's the whistle for half-time. Madrid come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. The midway point of the game.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic,
areas within these
frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Messi. Number 21,
There's the start of the second half.
Van Dijk. Number 13,
It's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Now it's Mbappe. He's picked his way through.
Alfonso
And he
Davies.
shoots! It's in! And this is getting better and better. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Havertz demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Beckenbauer.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
It's a pretty loose pass. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Good ball over the top. Oh, that's a key interception. Over to the left. Now, can they get him away? He's on it. Can he get away? Referee's had a good look and given a corner. And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Oh, super ball. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. And now a sudden chance to counter. Nicely weighted ball. And he's picked out the run. Oh, what's he done? Struck first time. It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Not the most accurate pass. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And the finish! And he's quick to get it clear again. Out towards the flank. Back towards the middle. Looking to play him in. And it's made its way to him. And he was alert to it.
Havertz really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Substitution in progress.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. And he's had a hit! Oh, that is very close.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Looking for options for movement. And he's in. Oh, Mbappe! Really well taken goal. And what a climax we have here! So smooth. A signature finish.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
This is threatening to become a really good game. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Owen. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bound. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next
Hello,
2 hours,
everybody,
it
and
might not
welcome
feel
to
like
today's
that.
match.
The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And already we're underway here. It's played through for him. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's picked up Mbappe! And he was there to get a vital touch.
This is why he's so highly regarded. Absolutely fantastic. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Now a sudden chance to counter. Tries a measured ball. Mbappe! Goes long and straight. Now it's Torres. Raul. De Jong was in no mood for any of that. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Fernando Torres pings in across. Looking for a corner. And that has been cleared. And now they can spring out of defence. Hazard. Now, who's going to be first to this? It's not an especially good pass, that. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. It's a pretty loose pass. And that's put paid to a promising move. Well read, nice interception. Now, can they get him away? They played right into his path. Mbappe! And he thumps it clear. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. It's Modric!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Played out to the left flank. Hazard could try cutting inside here. He's had a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Fernando Torres. And he has been fouled there. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
So what can they conjure from this one? And this is a great chance to take a lead. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
I think he's going to be, you would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Taken back almost at once. Now it's Havertz. Able to make it happen for all his good intentions. Hazard. Now who's going to be first to this? Lewandowski. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. That was easy, almost too easy.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Robert Lewandowski.